Hi friends, Vicki here with Grandma Vicki Crafts. Today I decided to make a cheeseburger soup and I thought I'd just bring you along with me. So in my pot I have got a tablespoon of butter or margarine melting and my ½ pound of ground beef that is cooking. And I'm going to let that brown up. And then to that I'm going to add my onion, which is 3/4 of a cup of chopped onion. I've got this handy dandy little chopper, I just love it. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of onion, and I'm going to let that, just stir that in and let that brown up a little bit more. And I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of celery, 3/4 of a cup of chopped carrots, 3 cups, before I put in that, I'm going to add in a tablespoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon, pardon me, of parsley flakes, teaspoon of parsley flakes, and a teaspoon of basil leaves. We'll mix that all up nice. And then I'm going to add my 3 cups of chicken broth. Once this browns up just a little bit more. I got that all browned up nicely. I added in my 3 cups of chicken broth and my 4 cups of diced potatoes. So we're going to let that boil, bring that to a boil, and then turn it to simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes so the potatoes can get partially cooked. So I'll be back. So while this is happening over here, cooking, in my pan here, I've got the remaining 3 tablespoons of my butter that I started out with, called for 4 tablespoons. So I'm melting the 3 tablespoons of this butter, to which I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of flour and make a paste. So we'll get this going. So now that I've got my flour and my butter mixed in here and we have this paste, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of the milk into this and stir it around. Then it doesn't go all lumpy when you pour it into your soup base here. So we'll stir this up and heat this up. And then it'll be ready when this is ready. So we'll carry on in a minute. So now that I have my soup and my vegetables cooked to my liking, I'm going to add our melted margarine and flour and the ½ cup of milk. I'm going to add that in now, along with the other 1 cup of milk, and we'll stir that all up together. And I did add a ½ teaspoon of pepper and a dash of salt when this was cooking earlier. So now we have our milk mixture mixed in. Then the last thing to do for here is 1 cup of cheese, grated, shredded cheese. And we use nacho cheese. We kind of like a bit of a spicy cheese, but you can use whatever you like, Velveeta, cheddar, whatever you like. You just stir this up until the cheese all melts, and then you can just set it off the heat and it will be ready for you when you're ready for your supper. So I hope you enjoy this. This is a favorite in our house, and especially on a cold day. We live in Manitoba, and it is October, about the middle of October, and it's getting pretty chilly now. So this is going to taste good tonight for our supper. So until next time, enjoy, and thanks for watching.